show.
It's
Grazie.
8. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, and stuff's on the media thing.
Oh, cool.
Hi.
All right.
We are live, correct?
We're trying.
All right. Hi, guys.
It looks foul. Okay. I think. Excuse me. I think there may be something happening. Excellent.
This
It
is
says
good.
Excellent. You know that's a good sign. Let's see. Do we have anybody in here? I don't think so.
Is anybody out there?
It's so hard to say. Usually a couple of the creeps next door are on.
The creepers.
What's this mean?
So we just had a pretty good conversation about tattoo stuff that
Yeah.
we should have probably just kind of saved it.
Yeah, what started that?
The penny tattoo that I just did tonight.
Oh,
And
yeah, talking about skin types.
Skin types, yeah. Because
Yeah.
the hand isn't really the best area for some detailed, color work kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then, we just went off the,
Yeah, well, yeah, what started that was, I don't think, let me see, I have to decide what I want to spill my beer on the most.
Well,
here.
I just like
But-
spilling my coffee just everywhere, so,
It's all Devo's stuff. Okay. Hey, now we got a couple heyas in there. Star is back being Starrific.
How do you do?
Okay, let's see. There's buttons. Let's try
The red one.
this one. No. This one? No. I think it's this one. No.
One of these
Story
days,
of my life, something.
you're going to hit that ejector seat one, and I'm going to go flying. It's going to be great.
That kind of. Where do I find my?
Thank you, Dave.
Where do I find my pictures again?
Pictures, media on the
Where's that at? Is that down here? On the bottom?
the red thing.
Oh, the only one. That. Oh, yeah, and then it's in media. Bam! I didn't go. Just like my wife says all the time, I didn't go deep
There's
enough.
Davo.
Oh yeah, we got all kinds of stuff in here for you this week.
Here's your bib. Davo just handed me napkins.
Why?
I think because we said something about his stuff. It's just Davo stuff.
Oh, I said something about like spilling
on
stuff.
Did you actually spill?
No.
Oh, I did. Of course I did.
Oh yeah, you did. So these are okay. Well, we'll keep these
We'll
in
need it for later.
just in case. That's a bad omen.
Oh man.
But yeah. So what started? That'd be cool if that penny was in here, but it's not.
It is not
in our media deal. But anyway, you'll just have to imagine out there. Anyway, he did a penny tattoo on a hand.
Like right here on the webbing area.
And it was only a couple percentage points bigger than like normal.
Not much bigger than like a nickel sized, I guess, penny.
Yeah, and it was color and everything. And I was commenting like, man, that's a rough spot to do something so detailed, and
And he works gloved up on it. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones where I kind of like I really
never
hope.
know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's it's that skin type, like and that's what we were talking about in detail, I think, before.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that I've done things because I think back to a motorcycle key I did, like a Harley Davidson key is like one of those keys like you use for a pop machine.
Okay, yeah.
Those round
It's got the
ones?
circle and then like a little
line in it that you line up, and then so they're kind of stubby, and there's not really like a key, like what you'd normally think of as a key. There's just like the edge. If you look down on it, it has all these weird little. Anyway, I replicated one of those keys on the same spot on a hand and I did it in single needle, black and gray
Oh,
on this
wow.
dude's hand, just to see. And he was a bike mechanic, and it healed perfect.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
You never know, man.
So you never know, and so it really kind of depends. Like we were talking earlier, that it, you know, what is it and where do you want it? Because what you want, first of all, is you know, I got to know that.
It's crucial.
But
'cause
where you want it can change how I do that.
right. Like if you're wanting a portrait on the top of the hand, for example, which
Yeah.
you did.
Right. And against my
Portraits are great.
better judgment, or and you know, I'm pretty much, unless it's offensive to me, or you know, because this is a thing, and this is getting into a whole other ball of wax, which that's why we're here to talk. But depending on what it is, I'm willing to do about anything as long as you realize the what's possible. Like what are you expecting? What are your expectations of this?
Right.
You know, and if I tell you, okay, a portrait on the back of the hand is not a great place to get a portrait.
Portraits are great in a lot of areas where there's a good bit of space,
Portraits
and
are
they're
great.
not in a area that's high use areas where the skin is constantly being bombarded with, you know, water and chemicals and sunlight and you name it, you know. That's huge.
And just the nature of the skin on the back of your hand is different.
Yeah.
You know, the it's a crazy organ, the skin. You know, it wraps our entire bodies. We're swimming around on this big crazy organ called our skin, and different areas of that, since it's so big and it covers our entire bodies. Obviously, different parts of our bodies do different jobs, so the skin has to be prepared in different ways, and that makes it either, as a lot of people would say, is thicker, or thinner skin. And really, what it comes down to on our end of it is whether it's elastic, you know, whether it's like a stretchy type skin or kind of a rubbery, more of a knuckle type skin.
Yep.
You know, because the skin around the inside edge of your armpit,
Oh, yeah.
you
that
know,
has to
right on that
stretch
edge,
a lot.
that edge of your pec, where your pec kind of meets your armpit and your armpit kind of meets your arm, and you know, your bicep, pec, shoulder kind of junction.
I think everybody's
That's-
tried to do some tattoo right there without the arm stretched up, and then realized, like, oh, what am I doing?
Right.
You know, like I need this to, you know.
Yeah, so if you want a portrait, great. If you want that part of your body tattooed, great. But a portrait on that part of your body, no way. I'm not going to stick a portrait right in the junction of your armpit and your arm.
What
and
if
your,
that's the only spot they had left?
No.
No. Yeah, anything else but a portrait. Like
there.
like grandma's. That would be weird having, like, you know, I want my grandma's face in my armpit.
Now, if it was, I guess, if I stretch my brain and I think of this, I'm picturing like this pretty muscly dude who's just covered in black and gray, beautiful, just, you know, I can't think of her name right now. That really pretty gal that does the black and gray stuff. She got way too popular though. What's her name? You don't really hear about her much anymore. I can't think of her name. She's got
Kat Von D?
Yeah. You know, I picture this beautiful Kat Von D kind of style work and this beautiful portraits, and like maybe they have this one little weird spot open. Okay, lay in this spot where that skin gets as flat as I can. Let me get my portrait. Let me get my stencil down
And see it.
Stay like that.
Yeah.
And tattoo it, because all in all, when he's showing off his bodysuit and stuff and he does this, boom, and he, you know, it makes sense. But if you're just a dude that walks down the street, doesn't have any tattoos, and you want it right there, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. No.
Because that skin isn't, just the skin as it isn't really that conducive to it. Plus, it's in an area that's constantly morphing, changing, moving.
And It's got the big pores for the hairs and the
and the heel is going to be very, very difficult. And to get a good, even, light heel on a portrait is you almost have to have it, because you rely on very light. What?
Sorry. No, go ahead.
You just rely on very light little values here and there that, if it doesn't heal perfect.
I'm sorry, man.
What are you laughing about?
I was just thinking like somebody getting their portrait of somebody they love in their armpit, and they're like, like after it's all healed, said and done, they're like rubbing deodorant in grandma's face.
Right. Totally.
Like, yeah, man, she's stinky.
So, yeah, the different types of skin, even different ages of people, if one person wants the same design on their calf, and one of them is just who they are and their ethnicity can make a difference. And it's because some people, some ethnicities are just hairier, and your skin is going to change to let that hair come up. It has to that pore has to open up and has to allow that hair to come up. Just one, no big deal, but you have millions of them all over your body. Your skin has all these tiny, tiny little speed bumps, which, like I compared it to earlier, it's like tooth on paper. So if anybody's a sketcher or has ever drawn on paper, you'll notice, like, if you pencil sketch on paper that's, really, really smooth, it's hard to draw on, it's really smooth, but then there's other paper that has more of a tooth on it, and you can really pile up,
it just picks up every little pigment. And
right. So skin can be kind of like that too, because you're drawing on it, but you're drawing on it with these needles that are like skimming over the top of the skin. And you can only make as smooth of a line as you have a smooth of a surface.
It's kind of like charcoal or pastel. Like if you got that paper like you were describing with the tooth on it, and you've got a wide kind of crayon type marker, and you try to make that like nice, say like a nice smooth line, and you're gonna see all those little ridges and stuff where it couldn't get into those little divots and stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of skimming over the top. So if you're looking at the skin sideways and you've got kind of these little bumps and ridges, and you're picturing, just like the old razor commercials, how it show the razor going over the skin. You see the skin like that. Well, if there's this poke coming down, it's gonna hit the skin and not go as deep here, and then as it gets to that ridge, it's going to go a little deeper, and at the top of that ridge, it's going to go, because the needle is going as deep as it's going to go. So the more bumps there are, the more concentrated and less concentrated that needle is going to hit, because you can make up for little microscopic inconsistencies to a point, but there's no way you're going to be able to take that needle while you're pulling the line and try to make up for every tiny little inconsistency.
Not zoom back in and just get those little
And depending on how you run your needle too, if the skin has a substantial enough little inconsistency, the needle will kind of ride and rise and ride along, and can kind of sway your needle to one edge of the tube or not, and that tiny little fraction of a hair where that needle wants to ride on the left lower side of the tube rather than the right side of the tube as you're pulling a line, and then
all of a sudden
it can really change things.
Yeah, man. If you've ever noticed your tattoo kind of just have like a little bit of a that was that.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah, and we do the best we can to mitigate for those things and try not to, you have to work with those things,
Mhm.
which is kind of the fun thing.
It is kind of fun because those are like the little, okay, so we got to work that into the reasonable reality of that
Right.
picture, Sometimes it's harder than others, but
Yeah, you make it work and not stand out.
right.
To make it support everything but not steal the show.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of the fun part too.
It is.
Well, we got some people saying hittity howdy.
Hibbity doobity.
Yeah, and all that good stuff.
Hi guys.
Which is great.
Is there questions?
No.
No.
They're. I mean,
I have questions.
yeah, right. Where do I start?
Where do I even start, man? How was your week?
My week. I wrestled with the damn ceiling fan.
Oh yeah, how
Didn't go good.
No.
No, I didn't end up getting a different one. I ended up trying to get the other one to go and looking up stuff online. And I think I need a different, basically like controller or brain for this this fan.
Did the one have different weird wire colors too, like the one that you got at first?
Which one?
The one that you got at the I don't know. It was
because I only have one fan, so
Okay.
it.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
I didn't get a new fan. I went
Okay.
and spent more time trying to get that one to work. And
Okay.
so I looked up the instructions online and found that it has a different brain with a different amount of wires.
Okay.
It's very, very, very technical, has to do with wires.
I was doing the same thing
Electric
earlier today with
things.
a robot.
Oh, yeah. What?
'Cause we're
Tell
gonna
me
be-
about the robot.
Well, me and Jack are going to be building some battle bots.
Yeah,
this
we're
summer.
gonna start our own backyard little battle bot thing.
first-
And maybe what I think maybe this will turn into a team that we can then work together on bots.
like Voltron. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, man.
cool. Maybe we could be like a team Voltron. So if there's like if there's a 200-pound weight class, then we both build 100-pound bots.
Right.
Okay,
Wouldn't that
I'm
be
digging
fun?
that.
But
'Cause,
yeah, I think that, because I think that's kind of like naturally how things kind of would gravitate towards is like, you got to like test stuff in house,
Yeah.
and test against your own ability to make something durable or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like
It's a good way for us to learn and competition
Mhm.
breeds that really well.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll come together as a super twin superpower
Robo
of
brain.
team Robo Kitchen, and then we'll just take over. Hopefully, no,
right.
not take over, but hopefully we'll be able to not embarrass ourselves too bad at maybe some of the more local competitions
that would be
and
nice.
stuff.
That would be nice.
So are you seeing are the ones that and we're talking about battle bot competitions, like if you've ever seen Battle Bots or Robot Wars or anything like that, where these geeks get together, spend way too much money and time on something, and then smash them together. That's what we're talking about. But you said you kind of found some local robot heads.
Yeah.
Are they more the 3D print genre, or are they more of the steel and guts genre?
I haven't looked into it in detail.
Okay.
So there's so many weight classes. Like you've got like what you were saying with the 3D printing crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are awesome for all the stuff that they come up with and share. And
The motors they use, the techniques and stuff.
yeah, the type of material and what works, what doesn't. But there's I think the smallest class is called Pixie class.
It sounds gay. I'm not doing that.
Fairy class.
No, not doing it.
Ant class.
Okay, I could
whatever.
do that. Answer.
But then it kind of goes up by like ounces, and then it goes up to like the heavy, like the pros. That's like the Mike Tysons. Like 200, 300 pounders or whatever.
Well, yeah, using like the unobtainium parts and
they're like that's actually teams
900
of like engineers.
Yeah.
that, they've got all like they went to MIT.
They've got a $60,000 budget for their robot.
Yeah, they've got a huge budget.
But I've seen people go up against those guys with backyard bots and do all right.
Yeah,
man.
they will, man.
Yeah.
So I think locally it would probably be more towards the smaller classes.
Yeah.
Of because it's more affordable. You can remake it pretty easy if you got a 3D printer.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I didn't look into that, but it did. I did find something that said the name and their website and stuff.
Yeah.
So we have to check that out. It's going to be a thing, I think, guys.
I think really the best way to go about it is just to have you move out by me so we can really concentrate.
I think when our robot overlords do come to
we're gonna have to get a jump on it. You can't wait.
we gotta be we gotta protect the locality. We gotta protect ourselves from Uncle Robot
with robots
with robots
that we control.
Yeah, man.
That have no AI control.
Mm-hmm.
That's the trick.
Dumb robots.
Yeah.
Dumb bots.
But you've meddled in the not dumb robots.
Yeah. Not much though, because you got to be smarter in what you're working with.
Yeah, that's the trick. And that's the funny part too, because AI is going to take over the world, and it's all a matter of how quick we let it. But it'd be so easy just to have a Jarvis in your workshop and go, Jarvis, and it goes, yes, because you got to give it Jarvis's actual voice from Iron Man. And you're like, okay, I want to do a bot and I want to do this. What are the best motors to use? Blah, blah, blah.
And it's going to feed you a line of shit.
It could.
It could. I mean, I've kind of messed around with that a little bit. And
you got to I think it's all about finding the right AI.
Yes.
And being cool with it, because they have kind of attitudes.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll mess with you if you mess with them, kind of.
Did you know that there's I don't know, did we talk about this last time? There's a chat, like I don't know, a social website for
that was all fake.
LLM. Is it fake?
Yeah, I think that was all fake.
All right, because that was a little bit like,
I think we did talk about that.
Okay, good.
And I'm pretty sure I heard that was
okay.
Yeah,
so that would be a hoax.
But
okay,
how
good.
could? Yeah, I mean,
because that sounded
seems like it could be. What would make?
I mean, it's feasible, but
yeah, what would make that not be real?
Well,
Other than, like
true.
if they really did do it, you'd
So,
think that would happen. But
they're
not.
just like people. I mean, they're kind of fed certain information, and whether it's correct or not depends on the information that they were trained on. So
yeah,
just like us, they're prone to error. And
yeah.
So
that's the thing. And you only know what you see. And I've seen people like filming themselves using it in things like working on a car, troubleshooting things, engineering things. I need this to do this, gear. What would be the right gear ratio? And, and it'll ask you, well, what are you using for this? What are you using for this? What are you using for this? And basically it's just asking you all of the things it needs to build the math equation it knows how to do the math to give you the right answer.
I messed around with that a little bit with AI trying to like help guide me in like the coding.
Which one?
Like, okay, so it's a local model that it wasn't. I would like to use Manus, but that one's a like subscription thing. You gotta, and I don't really want to invest any money in that kind of stuff right now. But I went with one of the free ones. I can't remember what it's called, but you pretty much can pick between, there's so many different open source ones now.
Yeah.
But basically I picked one that was good at coding, which had to be a priority. Basically, like, let's say, like, as far as like this model goes, intelligence way up there, conversation personality down at the bottom of the, so it's not there to be like placative and like, like, oh, that's a good idea.
Right.
And then feed you a line of like, that shit. It's more like just straight to the point, data. And it, I mean, maybe it's,
but could you understand that?
well, here's the thing.
See, I need that kind of personality to help deliver it.
I'll let you know which one it is. It's
not that I would use it. I've never used it.
Well, here's the thing. I have a hard time, like, words and me are like blah blah blah. I don't know what the hell I'm saying half the time.
Is because of the brain damage? Mostly?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I was dropped a few times, but I mean, I was bouncing.
You have to test for durability.
You do.
You get a new product, you test it.
It's probably the most important thing, really. So
yeah.
I mean, like, you know, sticking your fingers in light
were
sockets.
Just very, very conclusive.
Yeah.
You know? They weren't going to just take a couple drops and say, "Oh, it seems fine."
I mean, we have to be thorough.
They're going to grab it by the ankles and meet a few rocks with it. Pop, pop. Seems fine.
So I've asked it questions where I think maybe I wasn't using the right words or my grammar is
Your phrasing.
Poor. Yeah, and my backwoods Midwest whatever wordage was not getting the right. So it gave me some responses that were pretty great and lengthy, but also I noticed a few places where I'm like, I know that's not true. Like that's an error, like an absolute error.
Did you ever point it out?
No. No. Just because it gave me a lot of other information that I'm still have yet to like go back to and like kind of you know, it takes a lot of time doing. Dude, like I don't like to like fry boards or anything like that.
I know.
To like waste something is like, you know, because shit's expensive. So I'm trying. But
you mean to run the servers that run the AI?
No, that's just, you know, that's not
what's expensive.
Oh, like
building
boards,
stuff,
like the computer chips, the microcomputers.
Yeah,
like Raspberry Pis.
Oh yeah,
Jetson,
the parts,
Jetson Nanos.
The parts actually build the stuff.
Yeah, because that stuff, you know, once you smell that kind of, you hear that, you know, and you see that little wisp of white smoke. Well, chances are that thing's gone.
Now,
like,
you could have a local AI, right?
Sure.
I mean, you could have a local server where the AI technically, unless it can grab a Wi-Fi signal anywhere and get away. But
right.
But I mean, you could have like a local Jarvis type.
Absolutely.
But what's it feeding from? What's it getting its brain from?
All the data is kept locally on whatever device it is.
So I would have to create the brain.
Yeah.
See, that would be the best, because then you could just say, "Hey Jarvis," you know, because you could feed it every single manual for every single Harley Davidson ever made, every
Absolutely.
part, everything, and every aspect of the company, the owners, the lineage. It could be the highest IQ'd person on Harley Davidson that's ever existed.
And that would be the most important thing, I think, is that prompt of where are you getting that data
yes,
from?
Because that would be very helpful in a bike shop. Think about it. Hey, Jarvis, I'm working on a 78 Sportster and it's leaking crazy from the heads. Is there anybody on planet Earth that makes the gaskets for this thing?
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying? And it can.
So a lot of data that we see, like okay, so when you do a Google search and you're just trying to find out, you know, whatever, and you know, you're gonna see the same, you know, top 10, 20, you know, answers, and it's all going to be that vanilla, just kind of general run of the mill, basically the common knowledge, most common knowledge, or the most information that's like widely available.
Right.
But there's those little dark areas of the internet, and I'm not talking about like dark web shit, but I'm like talking about like those little areas where there's somebody that their life was spent
right
crafting their thing, whatever it is, just, you know, that's what you want the AI or the large language model to seek out and get whatever, you know, sweet, juicy information, you know, of like how to do whatever or whatever kind of thing it is. So that way, you know, like they're sourcing all the best information from the mechanics and, I don't know, good mechanics.
Well, I could see where it'd be a subscription service where you have Mechanics R Us, and that feeds into the database of up to second,
Right.
BMW dealerships to Lamborghini, whatever it is, and it's feeding itself And because as a mechanic works on a problem, that AI is going to know what worked, how it worked, what the process it went through, when it worked, and everything else, and be able to expedite the answers. And and that would be worth what,
Well, now with all the data privacy things, that you're going on too. Now it's just kind of like the ethics of it and the like
they care about that now.
Well, right.
I don't know. It's been a while since I heard that word.
Piracy. So that's like one of those kind of big questions. Is like when you set something like this loose, out in the world, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Well, if your job is making money off of solving problems, and you need something to cause problems.
Yeah.
Whoo, baby.
Right.
Let's let an alien presence, an intelligent alien presence loose on the planet and give it every bit of knowledge we know.
Well,
okay.
That'll be interesting. Let's see what happens.
Need for any new legislation that I can see.
Is it too late to turn back? Is it already? Oh, it's already out there. Okay. Let's.
No.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you had to have a reason to blow it all up.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? They might be our savior. Maybe they'll be like, hey, man. Y'all are just weird meat bags, man. We forgive you. Let's tone it down a little bit.
There's a cartoon, and I can't remember who they were blaming it on. Like, I want to say the juice boxes or something, but like he did it. Like if
sausage party.
Is it some anyway? So yeah, he did it. But if you need somebody to blame some really terrible shit on, like say you want to completely screw over the economy of a country by some sort of hack or haywire thing that goes on in the computer world, AI did it.
Okay, yeah.
AI did it. Sorry.
What is AI?
But we just so happen to have this idea that could get us out of this whole thing.
Yeah. But
because we thought, hey, what if this happened? Well, we could take advantage of it by doing this. And then wouldn't you know it? It happened. Weird.
And, yeah, I know. Weird, right?
Yeah.
It's a fun time to be alive. That's for sure.
No, it is. I was just telling my client today, I said, man, this is the best reality show I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, man. For real.
It's got everything.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game. It's kind of like
everything.
An immersive game.
It's got aliens and ghosts and bad guys. It's got like Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
It's got
multiple universes.
Oh man.
Everything.
No wonder Hollywood is shaking in their boots and hanging on by a thread.
Well, they
ain't got nothing on reality.
There's been I can't remember what movie I just heard about, like the actors were mostly CGI'd in, or maybe it was a commercial, or I don't know. But just the fact that there's like famous people that they're licensed, their person is
they don't own it.
Yeah, I mean, like they were being copied, but which I guess they they probably signed. Hopefully, they signed off on that.
Yeah. Well, what I heard was the big walkout or the big strike that happened a handful of years ago in Hollywood was all about that, because a lot of these actors and stuff signed these contracts that said, okay, you can use my likeness. Well, a likeness is something I've recorded, a picture, a headshot.
Very ambiguous.
You can use me in ads, to promote movies, yada yada. Well, I'm sure in all those pages, them releasing their likeness. Well, I can put your likeness on a 3D model now and make it sound just like you and do anything I want. And I have the right to do it because I bought that right from you.
No wonder you can't get Samuel L. Jackson to scream directions at you when you're getting Google Maps, you know?
So I'm sure it didn't take more than one or two movie producers talking to actors who are talking about how much they're going to get paid, and a producer finally saying, well, you know, I can just stick your face on a computer model and have it do whatever I want for free. And that actor went, called their freaking lawyer and called their freaking agent and went, is this true? And they looked through a bunch of papers and went, we're
I need to get a different lawyer.
Because if they have you, like me and you, they have us on video. They they have hours of our voices.
Yes.
This isn't us right now.
And it actually, no, it's not.
No, we're at home right now.
Home.
I'm eating spaghetti, and I don't even like spaghetti.
I'm an NPC.
Yep. You'll never know. What does it all mean?
What does it all mean?
Isn't it fun?
I'm a real boy.
Ain't no strings on me. Anyways, is there any tattooed let's look in the old folder of goodness here. Oh, it moved.
Goodness.
And see what this is. Oh yeah, gotta do that.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta do another button. Hold on.
I didn't get any good pictures of the inside.
Oh.
The more recent stuff was on the inside, and I couldn't quite get good lighting for really anything. But we did get at least, some of the back part where we worked on recently.
Yeah.
In there.
So
but
talk to me about what's going on at the top and what's coming down.
This is family. So the top, there's a couple gears and shotgun shells,
Oh, okay.
and then like a piston, like a kind of a gearhead family, but yeah, his pop was a mechanic and stuff, and
Cool.
liked hunting and stuff. So
Right.
that started out up there, and that was some time back. But then on the inside of and I guess I didn't really get any pictures of the crest on the inside either. So that one kind of like, well, there's a family. All right.
That's not the one I was looking for. I was looking for this one.
All right. I like that one.
Yeah, you're gonna get that one a lot, I think.
Thanks. So I think the picture taking not my best especially in this instance, because there was a really cool golf ball part that's inside. But basically, for the sake of keeping this short, the inside has a bunch of family stuff as well. So I mean, it's all family themed, and the flag is just kind of like the.
What was with the number on the back of the arm there?
Oh, that's his son races. I don't know what kind.
Couldn't tell
of,
if it was firefighter related, really, or if it was like a or a hood or something.
It's kind of like the numbers on the hood.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And it says McMoney on it.
All right.
And then but above that, there's a segue into
McMoney?
Yeah, McMoney. There's a grassy green that goes up to a golf ball, kind of.
So they're golfers, I take it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Right, because I put a golf ball on his arm.
Maybe he's just a big golf ball fan.
Sometimes I do kind of rush and stop asking questions.
I like baseball, but I mean, I'll do golf too.
I like titles. Well, that's fucking rad.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. He's a cool guy. He gets some fun stuff. So yeah.
Oh yeah, tell me. Go. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
I didn't mean to snip the end and suck out the juice.
Do you have your? Did you put your pictures in from that one that day? The bear one. The cover up.
No, I don't know. Let's see what I got put in here.
Because that kind of goes hand in hand with this one. But that's a bear that Jack did a tattoo on a young lady that it was quite the ordeal for her getting this tattoo covered up, because it was a long process. But this was her dad coming in, and she always called him Papa Bear. So while Jack was tattooing her, getting her tattoo looking awesome, and getting fixed, old Papa Bear got this this guy on his arm, and he was a cool dude. But yeah, it went on.
Well, what
pretty nice.
happened was she came in for a consult, and she had some tattoo removal done on her ribs, and it was like 3 lines of lettering, and it was pretty beaten. It was pretty scarred, and like she had gone to a lot of removal sessions, and had really just gone through the frickin' ringer with this thing.
And it was years too, as far as I understand.
Yeah.
Like a
It was a
good
long
bit
road.
of time. Yeah.
So, after I had done her consult and we were getting her set up with her appointment, her old man was like, "Hey, can I show you something?" And showed me that bear, and I was like, "Oh, well, Brent's got some time at the same time, so we can get you guys in at the same time." And and he's like, "Awesome. Well, heck yeah, set me right
man.
up." So then you got a hold of him,
Yeah, man.
and
He was a pretty funny guy.
yeah, they were both really great people. I really like, not to get sappy, but it's really nice seeing that interaction between parents and their kids, like older kids like that, and just having that later. That after, okay, I'm not your responsibility. You're not my responsibility anymore. I'm not your responsibility anymore. And we can.
They're buddies, like they get to go into a tattoo shop and like go in kind of as friends.
Yeah,
and not,
like they're hanging out and it's really neat. They had a really cool energy about them, and it was really fun tattooing both of them. And but yeah,
and you knocked that cover up out of the park too. That was awesome, man.
Yeah, and that was just icing on the cake for the day, really, to be able to tattoo these two. But yeah, you knocked this thing out of the park too.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it turned out really, really nice.
It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, he was cool. They were both very cool.
Yeah. I was chatty Cathy there for a while, and you were finished with this pretty decent sized cover up. About like I was like halfway through this bear tattoo, and I was like, "Oh crap, man! I better get to work," because I was like, blah 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 blah.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, me and the dude had a pretty good conversation, so it was a good time.
Well, no, I mean that's not a bad thing either necessarily. I mean,
stay on task.
Stay on task, but yeah, that's.
It's good.
You have to. You put two people within inches of each other, they're gonna talk, man. That's gonna happen. What is this all about?
Oh, okay.
I didn't see this.
So
that is cool.
Thanks, man. This guy, this is his first tattoo.
What a lucky dude.
Yeah, man. He's beast mode, man.
That's cool.
He wanted the parameters were the wedding date in the blade of the sword.
Okay.
And we got the samurai down below, and then a bunch of cherry blossoms being the only color in the tattoo.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun, man. We did this in a couple sessions, and there was like 2, 3.5 hour, 4 hour sessions maybe. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
And on the front edge, you can kind of see a little bit of a koi as it wraps around the bicep.
a
just
little
underneath the it's kind of like a splashy kind of impressionist kind of look. And there's the mirror to that on the backside, which again, my picture abilities are like wah, wah, wah.
Let me see if I can get it. That's pretty much it. That is a very cool tattoo, though.
Thank you.
Very nicely done, sir.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Let's see. What do? I have anything in here? Wait. Well, let's go with this one. What's this? This is something I think you did.
Oh, yeah. That was earlier today.
Well.
Hey.
Oh, those are some cool flowers up there.
Yeah, man. I didn't do those.
No? Well,
no. They are really cool, though.
You complimented them very nice.
I was admiring them. And she's got like the same kind of mirrored coolness going on over here, but on the other side. But there's a snake with skin on and clothing. He's got meat on his bone.
He's got some.
This one's the one that skipped a meal.
This is the vegan.
Yes.
Vegan.
a little bit, needs a little nutrition, but
Right.
we did manage to fill out a little bit of its space with that we were supposed to be doing like a Friday the 13th tattoo, which we are, kind of walking kind of deal. We didn't do any 13s in there because, I mean,
Oh, that's today, isn't it?
It is Friday the 13th.
Oh, well, happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing?
Jason's coming for you, man.
So was she? So when you say Friday 13th, was she? Oh fuck, I don't know. I just hit a whole bunch of buttons.
Oh,
Is she coming? Was she coming in for just like a little 13 banger kind of thing? Or?
That's what I thought, but I mean, I guess maybe it was interpreted wrong. But traditionally, like on Friday the 13th, there would be some shops that would, everybody draw up a flash page and come in and you get, what is it? Was it 13? Yeah, $13.
Was $13.
Now
they're
with
doing
inflation,
$13 with $50 tip. And
it's
stuff.
a $13 deposit, right?
Oh no, it's $13 tattoo with a $50 tip.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or
yeah,
$100 tip, or
whatever. Yeah, it's like okay. But yeah, it was.
And that's fine. I mean, tattoos can be anything.
Oh yeah.
They're little fun little. Oh, look at this. This makes me laugh.
Yeah.
To oh my gosh, this is my best buddy, and
Right.
I'd still die for him, kind of thing.
Right.
So that's the fun thing about it.
And it doesn't have to say 13 on there, and it doesn't have to cost
$13 either.
$63 or whatever.
But it is a Friday the 13th tattoo.
Yeah, it kind of is. But
Well, she got it on Friday
like
the 13th.
13 to me is a lucky number, so I mean,
It's all what you make it, I suppose.
yeah, sure.
All right.
But I do like
killer.
the butterfly effect, kind of. That actually, she said that.
So
had something
what
to
did
do
the
with
other side say?
a game? Oh, the other side doesn't say anything yet, but
Oh, it's a cliffhanger, bro.
It is.
That's
And
crazy.
of course, you got that center space between the two snakeheads, where it's like, what do you do there? Do you do a thought balloon, with one? Is there
have them talking, like have the one go. No, have the one with the bones saying, "Hey, where'd you get that skin?
you gonna eat that?
Are you? Oh, you could have like a bowl of ice cream in the middle, and have one of them saying, "Are you gonna eat that?"
We know which one's been eating the ice cream. It's the one that doesn't look like he's dying.
Well, obviously, what the hell did that mean?
I don't know.
All right, well,
There's like a lot of it's a deep conversation sometimes around here.
you're not able to comprehend it. It's a pretty big deal. I think this is the one I did today.
Cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can't. I mean, with the pictures, the best part is he's reaching out his big old freaking hand like he's just getting ready to snatch the ship up.
That ship is gonna get manhandled.
Yeah, he's like, man, I have this big trident that I could poke you with, but I'm gonna snatch you up and kind of shake you around a bit first.
I like how you superimpose that trident over the existing tattoo and gave it that.
Yeah,
it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, and some clients, they can get kind of hung up on things. And before I tattooed him, and I had the stencil laid out on him, and I had that trident just peeking over the threshold of that yin yang up there. I said, I'm going to bring that trident up over that edge to pull him and that trident way forward to kind of set that big, almost kind of moon-esque looking thing up behind him. Because if that trident came up behind, you'd have this gigantic freaking thing floating
It's like he's trying to stick a fork in it.
Yeah.
If you don't do that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he was a really, really good client to work with, and yeah, it was fun.
That's awesome.
He was a wiggler though, man. He if he wasn't moving, he was getting ready to move, and he was moving while he was getting ready,
thinking about the next move, and yeah, that happens sometimes. I mean,
I wish I could. I mean, I don't know.
I did it to you a couple times, I think. Probably
moved.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like where I got
Probably.
I got the look. When your tattooer gives you the look.
Yeah, and I think you get to the point as a tattooer that we're beaten down, and we might say it once, and after that, it's like, okay,
it's just kind of
you're gonna get the tattoo you want to get. You're gonna get the tattoo you just.
And who should know the best? Who should know more than anybody to not move?
It's the worst.
A tattooer, you would think,
Tattooers are
right?
usually the worst
We
people
are.
to tattoo.
We're shit.
There's no magic. There's no, the smell of the green soap. Oh, the sound of the machine. Oh, the mindless banter. Oh, look at the weird people coming in and out. Oh,
I've seen behind the curtain, sir.
Yeah, all that little nuance stuff is like gone. So,
It's fun though.
Well, yeah,
It's very fun.
I'm still
we're
getting tattooed to this day, but hey, it is what it is.
We got a joke about it.
This is
dude, donkey.
Yeah, this was probably one of the favorite tattoos I've done in a little while.
Man, you've been knocking out those collar tattoos, this and that wolf.
Yeah. I've been having a lot of fun with them, man. And it's funny. I've done more color lately. It seems like I've done more color this year already than I did last year combined, which is fine, is great. I love working with color. It really, taps into another little layer in your brains. But this is Tally. She's one of our front gals, and she's got a Christian kind of Jesus sleeve going. We did Jesus on her several weeks ago, if not a month or so ago. And so we did her little donkey.
So is that a character from a show or story? Or?
No, it's just it's to represent the donkey that Jesus came in on during Palm Sunday, which ultimately led to him being really mean. They did really, really, really mean things to him. But he got last laugh, of course.
Well,
not that it's something to laugh about. But so this is to represent the donkey that he rode in on as prophesized in the Old Testament. And that was one of my favorite little parts about it is the donkeys. If you ever see a donkey, they all have a cross on their back. There's a black stripe that runs from shoulder to shoulder, and then it runs from their head down like halfway down their back. It's like a perfect little cross. So I really liked that aspect of it, bringing that little.
That's fun, man.
It was
a nice
tons
little
of fun.
Detailed little Easter egg, no pun intended.
Right. And then that we're gonna do over on the other side, kind of facing the little donkey. We're gonna do a lamb to represent the Lamb of God, and she's filling that sucker in pretty quick.
Man.
It's become a competition between her and my wife, I'm afraid.
They're both getting a lot of tattoos. I'm feeling like I'm overdue for a tattoo myself.
That's why I think it's obviously better to keep women away from everything.
Oh man.
I mean, each other.
Oh dude.
Especially.
I tell you what.
I mean, that's why women don't like each other. Because they're not supposed to.
It's funny that there's like
they're forcing relationship.
There's an interesting dynamic when it comes to There definitely is a difference between guys were just like whatever, man.
Like, oh, neat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can I borrow it?
Right.
Sweet. Which means, can I have it until you want it more than I do?
Right.
But no, they're dangerous. They get wacky ideas. Well,
they're intelligent and they think with their hearts. So.
It's dangerous. It's a dangerous mix.
Mm-hmm.
They start getting ideas. At least I'm addicted to tattoos, and I got Tally and Scott hooked on the best stuff. That's true. Me and Brent do cook up some pretty bright blue crystal methamphetamines.
We could put the comeback in the ink, keeps them coming back. So.
Oh, I guess you were talking about the Zen.
Mm-hmm.
We could always change the name of the shop to Zen Tattoo.
Zen Tattoo.
We could get sponsored.
What's Zen?
Well, you're fired then. If you can't work at Zen Tattoo if you don't know what Zen are. Zen are those little goofy, sorry, not goofy. I was thinking about something earlier. Zen, they're like little nicotine pouches.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
See, I still
They're all a
smoke-
rage with these crazy kids.
I still smoke like a chimney, so I'm out of the loop. I don't know what these crazy kids are
Only rich people smoke.
doing, man. Only rich. Yeah, that's fucking true, man.
Yeah.
I just went and got a pack of cigarettes earlier, and I'm broke now. I have to do a lot more tattoos, or maybe start selling myself on the street.
Do you want
just
this man
support
to
my
be
habit.
able to support his habits or not, people?
I mean, it's really saving a lot of stress. Really, is what it saves. So
money
I'm saying
is
you're
stress?
saving my life. Oh no, that smoking is.
Them
really
giving you their
yeah.
money so you can buy nicotine is
That's right.
saving
That's
you
right.
stress.
That's right.
I mean, do you even care about people? Do you even
No,
care?
man, no.
Do you even care if Brent lives or dies at this? I mean, it's up to you to show us if you care about human life or you're a terrible person. And if you want to be a terrible person, that's totally fine. If
That's
you just
fine.
want to live as an awful, terrible, disgusting, despicable.
As he says all this, I'm thinking like, I ain't too above like picking cigarette butts off the ground, man.
We had a
despicable.
we had a homeless guy named Doug way back in the beginning who would hang out around the shop sometimes, and I liked Doug. He was harmless, and he would he would hang out on the little bench we had right out in front of the shop, and smoking was much more popular back then, and so we had a little smoking bucket of sand kind of thing,
Yeah.
and he would come up sometimes and he'd pick through our butts, and when there were no butts to smoke, you'd find him sitting there going just with nothing in his
with
fingers.
nothing. Oh, man.
Just pretending like, what are you doing there, Doug?
A lot of it's going through the motions, man.
Just-
it's that muscle memory tied with a ritual, kind of, so to speak, of doing something with your hands,
Well, if he believes there's a cigarette there,
We're the ones that's crazy.
isn't there a cigarette there?
There is. I mean, if he believes it.
To
yes.
anybody that it matters to whether there is a cigarette.
Consistent reality is it doesn't really matter as long
Yeah.
as he was believing it.
Yeah.
So
Unless he used that fake cigarette to be able to go into a bathroom where he doesn't belong.
well,
That might be going a little too far.
I mean, it depends on what kind of fake cigarette it is.
You don't
I mean, if
even
it's like
smoke. This is a smoker's bathroom. No, I act like
Right.
I smoke.
Well, I mean, but is it a filtered cigarette? That's from his imagination.
That's
because
the thing, bro.
that
This
really,
guy didn't even care.
Oh,
It didn't even have to be a cigarette.
I think everybody had that dude though, and still might have that dude kind of hanging out in their
Doug.
area.
Doug.
We had a guy named Richard, little
Oh,
Richard.
Dick?
Yeah.
Did they call him Dick or they call him Richard?
We call him Richard, and he would ask me
He didn't go as Dick?
if I could get a smoky tweet. That's where I got
A smoky
That's where
tweet?
I got smoky treat from. is
Smoky
Richard.
tweet?
Can I get a smoky treat? Yeah, but he'd hang out in front of the shop, and
Get free cigarettes and hang out with the cool
basically.
tattooed people.
Yeah, and we'd talk about giving him a tattoo, and he'd be like, "No,
He wouldn't?
no, man,
Not even
no.
for 2 smoky treats?
Nah, not even for." Yeah, I think we even offered him a good bit of cash, and he said, "Nope."
You offered him money to tattoo him?
Yeah, man.
Jeez, times are hard when.
He's one of those kind of guys that's like, you don't put a bumper sticker on a Lamborghini kind of dude.
Well, that's funny, though, sometimes.
Oh, right.
Right?
Well, sure. I mean, depends what kind of sticker it is.
I used to have a sticker on the back of my Delta 88 that I bought from the manager of Taco John's that I worked for.
Taco John's.
That said, so many gerbils, so little time. And almost, I'd say 8 red lights out of 10, you'd look in my rearview mirror and you'd see people laughing.
That's awesome,
Every
man.
single time.
That's great.
Yeah, there's a place called Castle Boutique back in the day. It's probably still around, but it was like the Toys R Us of adult bookstores.
Cool.
So they had, yeah.
That's the funniest sticker. I think you found it, didn't you?
Yeah, they have these all kinds of bumpers. I had a couple other ones too that were around that same level of education, we'll call it. But man, yeah.
If you know what we're laughing about, you know what we're laughing about.
Yeah.
If you don't, then
look up Richard Gere.
Richard Gere will tell you.
Ooh, Richard Gere.
Oh, Richard. He's actually had a really, really great reaction or response to all that stuff. I mean, to have your everything, your persona forever attached to Lemmy Winks.
Can that
and to be so graceful about it and just laugh and just, it's make it a part of it's laugh with the joke, That's pretty
yeah,
awesome,
I mean, because if you don't, then you have to jump off a building.
Well, there's that. Or, yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
You can go with it or you can try to fight it.
Well, that would be a lemming.
No, it's a good lesson.
We're talking gerbils here.
Because, I mean, look at this. Look at Rosie O'Donnell.
Which side of her?
Look how completely destroyed as a person she is, all because of the words of one person.
Who said what? I don't know.
Rosie O'Donnell?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
she moved to Ireland or something.
She went a little bit woo-woo cuckoo with the
till this day.
The word
all she talks about and all she. Dude,
the shit she said.
Dude, she is a shell of herself.
Huh?
Once, I mean, it's over words. It's silliness.
Words hurt.
All right, I'm tired of you people. All three of you.
Well, thanks for checking in on us, guys, and saying hi and listen to us ramble about.
Yeah, I mean,
everything.
Really, this is kind of what you're going to get. We're going to talk about tattoos, and then we're going to talk about some guy stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
too,
if you don't ask us questions, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff.
I mean, really, nothing is off
no.
out of bounds.
No,
I mean,
really.
Cancel me. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I'll show my tits.
Yeah,
I mean, only for a certain amount of views. So,
I'm backed by Israel, baby. I'm gold. I'm gold. I'm sizzling.
Sizzling.
All right, you crazy kids. Thank you so much for hanging out for a little bit, and we'll see you next week. And come and get tattoos. We do those,
yes.
And if you pay us, we'll do them good.
Yeah. Well, I have nothing to follow up, but
yeah,
we do love doing tattoos.
Yeah.